The other thing that they're doing for people who already are fighting to make ends meet is to now cut regular or pull back those regulations on the banks. The predatory overdraft fees, all those fees that Biden fought hard for to get removed and get people's money back and everything from the Consumer Protection Agency, all that's being rolled back. So now we're going to have banks, that predatory practice of those horrific overdraft fees.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And so this is just going to add fuel to that because people already are suffering. The good news is there's other options for people besides traditional banking, but this is another thing that's happening behind the scenes that people are not aware of. That we have to continue to fight back for because banks get unrelentless. They're just unrelentless.
The other thing that Trump is trying to do is with the airlines, where if the flight is delayed and say you miss your wedding or funeral or your cruise, that they're not going to make the airlines pay anymore. That it was just a delay,
Right.
and they're not going to get no money.
The other thing,
they don't care.
Relentless is what I meant to say. So the other thing, yeah, Andrea, you're right. And this is all piling up. So remember the case where from the Consumer Protection Agency finally passed to where the Navy Federal Credit Union had to pay back all these fees to their clients. They've pulled this back too. They've completely dismissed this case. So now all those people that were expecting to get that money back will not now.
So this topic really hits home for me because this is something that affected me greatly in my 20s when I had the least amount of money to spare. And the way they would run overdraft fees is they did it so that they could maximize the amount of money they could get by maximizing the amount of overdraft fees.
Mm-hmm.
And that changed so that you don't have as much chance of getting overdraft fees because they have to run the transactions a certain way. So I got into this hole in my 20s where I think I owed the bank like $500. Like I was negative $500 because of maybe like someone charged me that wasn't supposed to charge me, and that caused all these other things to not be payable. And you know how long it takes to pay off a negative $500 balance when you're not making that much money? It's going to be people who don't have much to spare who are going to be harmed the most. And there are alternatives, but there's nothing like having a traditional bank. Like having to go to an alternate option or alternate marketplace disenfranchises you. And it's another way to disenfranchise you.
On the list, and they put your name on a list that say if you want to leave this bank and go to that bank, your name is on a list for overdraft fees.
Right.
Yes. And then you can't get another bank account for years.
Yeah.
And this is what we voted for, really? This is what they voted for? I mean, come on, guys. This is just enough. And this is only the beginning.
And that's why I said, that everybody goes to the grocery store.
Right.
So hand out
a good idea.
Stores and pass out flyers.
With that whole list of everything that's going to affect people directly. The other thing, when I was doing the research, I saw that banks that, like if you don't bank for a particular bank, like Bank of America, but somebody gives you a check from Bank of America and you go in and try to cash it there, they charge you to cash that check.
Oh, that's new too.
So they rolled back, they took that away, but now that's back. So it's just all of this, and remember they came down hard on those check cashing places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cash advance.
Because they said they were charging too much. They were loan sharks.
Mm-hmm. They were.
But I can sell you money at no charge. Now, come on, yeah. And I guess they're gonna start charging for Zelle.
Yes, they are.
Oh, give them no
That's in the
idea.
process.
They are?
Yeah.
They are.
Yes, it's coming out. You guys will
Oh,
see it.
see, I didn't even know it.
Stay tuned.
Surprise. We're gonna see everything shift. I kind of fought back though. I got my this month's debit for my Adobe. You know, my whole Adobe suite. It's typically $39.99 a month. They charged me $69.99 a month. It went up $30 a
Adobe
month.
Suite.
The Adobe suite, I use it for Premiere Pro I use for film and for video. Photoshop I use on a daily basis. Audition, the whole suite of products that I have been using from Adobe for over 25 years.
Dang.
And so I sent them a chat and I said, I didn't agree to pay this. Nobody told me it was changing. I didn't agree to this. I think I'll just cancel. And all of a sudden, we'll offer you this special thing, for the next year. And then, I'm so.
Yeah. A lot of places are doing that right now. Xfinity is doing that. You complain, or Verizon, oh, well, ma'am, let's take a look at this. Maybe, and they just go ahead and change it themselves before talking to you,
That's been a practice for a while, I think, but $30 a month without notifying me? Are you kidding?
Companies do this all the time. It's maddening. And speaking of, I got hit by the student loan changes that the Trump administration made. I was on an income sensitive repayment plan, and they just got rid of it without giving me any notice and took out 3 times the amount from my account last month.
But you didn't approve that.
I did not approve it. And so now I have to figure out how I can reduce the payment because I can't afford this every month. It's insane.
But
That's
whether
why
you
they're
can
gonna.
afford it or not, they were supposed to give you a heads
That's
up.
right. You
So
can't
if
just
you
put that
can
out.
deduce, they can't just go into your account and
That's
take
right.
out what they want. That's a problem right there.
They can't do that.
Unfortunately, they can because I signed up for direct debit. So they claim that
For a certain amount.
For a
Right.
certain amount.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing with Adobe. I said I authorized $39.99 a month. I did not authorize $69.99 a month.
Yeah,
Right.
they're doing a lot of that right now.
They are.
Going ahead, and because you have to tell them that they can send it to your credit card or what have you, and then they just automatically do it.
So wait a minute. I want to understand. Let's go back to Keisha, if you don't mind. So what are you going to do about it? Because that's
It's illegal.
Well, for one thing, I turned off the direct debit. So
smart. Okay. That was a great move. And then what else?
I have to look at what plans they offer because they changed how you can renegotiate your payment.
Uh-huh.
It's some BS.
I'm just bringing it up just in case if someone else is out there experiencing the same thing and go, Eureka, that happened to me too. So at least they can get an idea of some things they can do. So finish, Keisha.
Yeah, I just know on their website they have several different options that I can look into to reapply to reduce my payment, but they're not going to be as low as what I was paying before.
Right.
That's what I said, Lindy. I said them that the billionaires since Trump got in office are making billions and billions, and I know this for they making billions while we can't eat. That somebody charged my account $10, and I put it in for fraud, and they gave me my $10 back.
Yeah, you do.
You gotta watch it. You're entitled to your money back, Keisha. You only authorize $5, not 15.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the government. So I have it's a hard battle. And it's not just this is hitting a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
And I just pulled up the stats for that because I found that interesting. So as of mid to late 2025, student loan default rates are surging. due to the end of the protections, right? Due to the end of these types of programs. So delinquency rates have tripled. As of April 2025, 31% of federal student loan borrowers with a payment due were 90 days or more past due, right? So that's up 11.7
Bankruptcy is about to soar.
from February. Default wave is expected. TransUnion has projected that 5.8 million newly delinquent borrowers in early 2025, millions would likely fall into default by summer.
Mhm.
July, it estimated 1.8 million borrowers were expected to default. August, an additional 1 million, September, another additional 2 million. That, I mean, so then they're going to go now and garnish wages. People are going to be hit hard financially. That's just the bottom
Lindy
line.
is saying Keisha Capital One. What about Capital
Well,
One, Lindy?
The thing is, it's not that my interest rate has changed. I have a
Change,
locked,
right.
I have a fixed interest rate, and they can't change it. I locked that in like years ago. It's that they're changing how much the minimum I can pay each month.
Mhm.
You have to know this.
Yeah. Basically, what they had was the income. You could pay based on what your income is. So they had an income focused program in that. Because I have loans too, but I haven't paid it. Don't pay them back because I'm still in school. But that's a
You
problem.
see